Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. So we began 1 hour early because the place is packed, so why should we wait? Thank you. It's great to be in Ohio. I love this state. I do. I love this state where I once worked and had great experience. And I must tell you, above all, I love the people of Ohio. And I have a very special message for you tonight. We're going to win Ohio. We're going to win the White House. And we're going to bring back your jobs that have been taken from your state and every other state in the Union. We're going to negotiate fair trade deals. And what I mean by fair is great, that put the American worker first. We're going to stop the product dumping all over the place, dumping. And we're going to stop the unfair foreign subsidies and currency manipulation, which is a form of cheating. We're going to stop all forms of cheating. We're going to bring our workers back. We're going to bring our country back. We're going to bring companies back into our country. They're going to hire lots of people. You're going to get great jobs again. You're going to get jobs that pay you a lot more money than you're making right now, because I know what's happened to the American worker. The era of economic surrender, which is what we've been doing for so long, is over. A new era of real American greatness is ready to begin, if I get elected president. No state has been hurt worse by the Hillary Clinton trade policies than the state of Ohio. Hillary Clinton backed her husband's NAFTA, one of the worst deals made in the history of our country, maybe the worst trade deal made ever anywhere in the world. That's how bad. She backed China's entrance into the World Trade Organization. She backed the job-killing trade deal with South Korea, and she backed the Trans-Pacific Partnership, which she called the gold standard. One bad deal after another. Hillary Clinton's donors own her. They own her. Lock, stock, and barrel. They own her. And she will do whatever they tell her to do. And when they own companies and they want that company to move to Mexico, folks, your jobs are gone, okay? You don't have a chance. That's the way the system works. Ohio and the Akron area have lost nearly 1/3 of the manufacturing jobs since NAFTA. 1/3. Think of that. And getting worse. And as you stand here tonight, there are companies right now negotiating to leave, okay? You'll find out about it. But we'll stop them. Just hang in there. And it won't be hard. Won't be hard. This region and this state have lost nearly 1 in 4 manufacturing jobs since China entered the World Trade Organization. Our annual trade deficit in goods with the world is now nearly $800 billion, if that's even believable. $800 billion. We have some great negotiators on our side, don't we? This subtracts directly from our growth. Our economy grew only 1.2% in the last quarter. That's a total disaster. That means there's no growth, and it's getting worse. Not better, it's getting worse. This is the legacy of Barack Hussein Obama. And Hillary Clinton will be 4 more years, and it will be worse, in my opinion. I am promising a new legacy for America. We're going to create a new American future. But to do that, we have to stop the Trans-Pacific Partnership. Have to. And to do that, you're going to have to, on November 8th, elect Donald J. Trump as your president. Thank you. November 8th. Our trade deficit with the proposed TPP member countries cost the state of Ohio more than 100,000 manufacturing jobs just last year. Think of it, 100,000 jobs. They're ripping them out of our country. Imagine how many more jobs would be lost if TPP was actually approved. Hillary Clinton, who called the TPP the gold standard, would approve. And by the way, 100% approval. She's going to approve it. If you remember, her closest friend, Terry McAuliffe, confirmed that that's what she's going to do with a wink and a nod. We can't let it happen. We can't let it happen. That will be, in my opinion, as bad, if that's possible, as bad as NAFTA. We will win this election, and we will keep America out of TPP, among many, many other things. We will defend our freedom, our jobs, and our economic independence. It's going to be America first. It's not going to be America last, America seventh, America fifth, because we want to take care of some company or take care of another country that's taking care of our politicians. I put up my money, folks. You know what? If I don't make it, I wasted a lot of money, time, and energy. That I can tell you. A lot. But I think we're going to win big. I actually think there's something going on. There's something going on. There is something going on, whether it's here or in Pennsylvania or in Virginia or Florida. I go to the arenas, I start an hour, I start 2 hours early, and the places are packed with people outside. I can start early because they're filled up hours before I'm supposed to be there. There's an enthusiasm that's going on that nobody has ever seen before. There is something going on. My economic plan is going to grow this economy, raise your wages, which in many cases haven't gone up in real wage for over 18 years. You're making less money now. Many of the people in this room making less money now than you made 18 years ago. You're working harder, and in some cases you have 2 jobs. Not supposed to work that way. It's supposed to be the other way. You're getting older, you're working harder, you're making less. Not going to happen. We are going to create millions and millions of new jobs. Here are a few of the things that we are going to do. This you will like. A massive tax cut for working Americans and a 15% tax rate for small businesses. Look at those people, they're still pouring in. I love seeing it. Pouring in. It's really, thank you. Beautiful. 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 Look. It's really beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. See, to me, that means so much. When you see that scene, look at the doors pouring in, all filling up. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I don't know how I explained to them that we started an hour early. I don't know. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. Thank you. We're going to eliminate regulations that kill American jobs, and that includes getting rid of the Obama administration's new anti-energy rules that will lift your energy bills up by more than 40% very, very shortly. These Obama-Clinton energy restrictions are a tax on the poor, and they devastate low-income African-American and Latino Americans. It is a disaster. Ohio gets 60% of its electricity from coal-powered energy, right? Hillary Clinton says that she wants to put a lot of coal miners and coal companies out of business. Exactly. Just like she wants to put the steel workers out of business, she wants to put a lot of businesses out of business. We're going to put the miners and the steel workers back to work, and we're going to get your energy bills down fast. We are going to repeal and replace Obamacare. Saving another 2 million jobs over the next decade alone. Another major part of our agenda is law and order. More than 2,600 people have been shot in Chicago alone since the beginning of this year. This is one of the biggest differences between me and my opponent. I believe that safety is a right that belongs to all Americans. All Americans. And I want to take this opportunity to thank the law enforcement and police officials that are here with us tonight. And all across the country for their service and sacrifice in these very dangerous, especially for them, dangerous and difficult times. They are terrific. So thank you to law enforcement and police. Working with citizens and police, we will bring safety to communities across this land, but especially to those and these places that have not known safety in a very, very long time. I want every parent and child in this society, including, so importantly, every African American and Hispanic citizen, to be able to live in a safe, thriving, and prosperous community. It's time. This is the new American future that we're working all together to create. Hillary Clinton is the past. She's been there forever. She's done nothing but mistakes. She's got bad, bad judgment. Mistake after mistake. We are the future. Another major part of our agenda is immigration security. We need to protect American jobs. We need to protect American safety. We're going to build a wall, folks. We're going to build a wall. We're going to build a wall. Don't worry. We're going to build the wall. That wall will go up so fast, your head will spin. And you'll say, you know, he meant it. And you know what else I mean? Mexico is going to pay for the wall. 100%. Low-income workers are hurt the most by my opponent's policies. Poor Hispanic and African-American citizens are the first to lose a job or to see a pay cut when we don't control our borders. So true. According to Pew Research, immigration over the next 50 years will add another 100 million to our population. We will be much, much more, and it's going to be much, much more under Hillary Clinton's radical plan. She's got a radical plan. You know where she got it? She got it probably from Bernie, who took her so far left. Wait till you see what she does to the United States Supreme Court, but we're not going to give her that chance, okay? We're not going to give her that chance. That's so unfair to the low-income workers, African American, Latino, all Americans, living here today and trying to get a job and get ahead. Hillary Clinton's plan amounts to total and absolute total open borders. Open borders. I've met with the families who've lost loved ones to sanctuary cities and violence spilling across our border. Parents like my friend Jamil Shaw, Marianne Mendoza, Sabine Durden, and Laura Wilkerson. Hillary Clinton is either too corrupt or too cowardly to meet with the families of those killed by the policies she and Obama support. Hillary Clinton has totally forgotten the first rule of public service. The job of an elected official is to serve the citizens of the United States. That's what the job is. And if you don't understand that, then you are not fit to run for the office of President of the United States. If you're not prepared to put American workers first, then you should not hold or seek public office. We're not working for somebody else. We're not working for another country. It's just that simple. No issue better illustrates how corrupt my opponent is than her pay-for-play scandals as Secretary of State. As the evidence has become public over the last several months, I've become increasingly shocked by the vast scope of Hillary Clinton's criminality. It's criminality. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. Our country has gone so far behind. Everybody knows it. Hillary Clinton said she turned over all of her work-related emails. She testified to Congress under penalty of perjury. Now we learn about another 15,000 emails she failed to turn over, and they've just been discovered, I guess, today. And don't forget the 33,000 emails she's already deleted. Colin Powell just proved again how dishonest Hillary Clinton is after he busted her for trying to pin the email scandal on him. One more Hillary Clinton lie. Her foundation took in large payments from major corporations and wealthy individuals, foreign and domestic, and all the while, she was Secretary of State. The Clinton Foundation accepted as much as $60 million from Middle Eastern countries that oppress women, gays, and people of different faiths. The foundation donors included corporations and individuals with significant matters before the State Department. Not good. And then either Hillary Clinton herself or one of her closest aides took action favorable to these donors. Her actions corrupted and disgraced one of the most important departments of government, indeed, one of only 4 established by the United States Constitution itself. The Clintons made the State Department into the same kind of pay-for-play operation as the Arkansas government was. Now, think of what happened back then.